If you want to know about strength, you just gotta get to it. We fighting fools are all getting to it on the streets. Street Fighter 6.
Yo, what is up, guys? It is Nigel here, and today we are back with another How to Beat video, and this time we are finally talking about Elena to close the end of Season 2 characters here. Next will obviously be Scythe, so that'll be fun to talk about when he comes out or whatever. By the time of this recording, Evo's about to happen next week, so about to see him soon on the 5th. But anyways, let's talk about Elena. How do we beat this one? What type of archetype is she first? Well, I would say she's a mix-up character. She has good range, good poking range. Obviously, she's really tall. What is she, like 6'2" or something like that? Excellent range. Has a lot of things. She can go under projectiles and then punish the recipient. Also has a good mix-up game. When it comes to frame data, at least right now of this season, it's not super amazing. Like, it mainly comes down to her knocking you down, then getting advantage. That's kind of the type of character she is, relatively. So don't expect anything like that crazy with her when it comes to frame data. But overall, I think she's a decent character, very decent. Where I put her in tier list, can't really say for sure. A lot of people are saying she's bad. I don't think she's bad. I think she is just a bit hard to pilot. And I think that she is a combo focused character too. I want to mention combo of mix-up character. So it kind of just relies on if they know kind of the setup here and what you're trying to do, because you have to have your hands in the controller when you fight her, because one moment you could be fighting her, she'll be like boom, boom, and then whoa, and then grab, you know? Like, she has a way of doing things to change the fight drastically, depending on how you go about it and how she goes about it. So that's what type of character I think she is. Mix up, tier list, I'll just put her at C, honestly. I don't think she's broken or anything. I think she's okay. Not a crazy character, just alright, at least right now, season-wise. But anyways, how do we beat this lady? So the first thing we will be talking about here is obviously the safe jumps. You know, I gotta talk about them safe jumps. I've put 3 here for you because she has a few. Some of them I looked up to see if she had some. I'm like, okay, that's not a safe jump because it's 41. But a lot of these actually are 42. So she does actually have quite a few safe jumps here. And what do you do about safe jumps? What you want to do is perfect parry, like I did right there. I can't reenact it like that again, but that's essentially what you want to do. And as you see there, when she does the medium kick, or is this heavy? I think that's medium. It'll automatically be a safe jump, because if you see in the bottom right there in the frame data for her, it will be plus 42. So it is a safe jump. So you cannot DP, you cannot EX DP or anything like that. What you have to do, at least in my opinion, to be the best possible situation, you want to go for the perfect parry, if anything. You don't want to fully block it, I want to say, or get a regular parry because she'll be plus 11. You want to do this, because what happens is maybe she'll try to grab you. If you try to grab her, you'll tech it, push it back, give you a little bit of room to work with here. You know, you're still in mid corner, but you can get out of it, or whatever you want to do after that. You know what I'm saying? Your perfect parry, so just be ready. You're not gonna get a punish, but you know, you can do something. And then here's another safe jump she has right here, which is just during the EX version into uppercut. Same thing you want to do is perfect parry like that, but to show you that it is indeed a safe jump, boom, boom, blam, 42. Now I noticed with this setup here for this, it can be 43 to 44. It depends on how slow they are with the uppercut kick right there. I managed to get 42, but this is what you want to do. You want perfect parry, and then, you know, like I said, depending on the situation, you might want to grab, might want to do whatever you think is best for you, but that is what you want to do. And then here is another one too, which she can do this anywhere, honestly, and get the frame data to do a safe jump. This will always be 42, at least right now of this season. So you want to watch out for this, because it is going to be a safe jump. I think they'll probably keep this the same, I'd imagine. And if they do, well, always be a safe jump, so watch out for it. So any finisher will be in the safe jump. It'll be 42, depending, maybe 44, 43. She does like a combo where you're in the air a little bit. So perfect parry. And that's essentially the best situation you can do. You cannot DP, you can't reversal, you can't super, none of that work. This is 5 frames, and if I do a 4 frame, obviously you get punished because it's not punishable. So yeah, next thing that I want to talk about here is going to be this bad boy, the roll, just in general. So with the roll, this is something that I want to mention because you want to watch out for this, because for one, she does it, like I'm gonna let her roll, go ahead, do your roll. Goes over to projectiles, and when that happens, she can punish you with numerous things. Like, she can do this, which is pretty good. She can do this, which is pretty good, and this. Now, with all these situations here, you want to watch out for them because they can lead into some crazy stuff. Because if they are blocked, and if, I mean, their super move, like if she charges it up, like this will change. This is the light kick. This is the light kick charged up. Now she's +1. So you want to watch out for something like this. Because this is very important that you don't want her to get it all the way. Because if she does this one, at least, the medium kick one, she won't be safe. As you see right there, she's -4. So if you have a 4-frame jab, hit her with it, and most characters do, or if not everybody. And the heavy kick is going to be +3, at least for this season. So it'll, most likely, the frame data will this will not really change, but something you want to watch out for as well. If she does any of the default versions, well then, if she does the medium kick, that's 9, you can punish her. This is a 5, so you can punish her if you're close enough. Depends really on distance, because she has good pushbacks, I don't know, depending on the character. And heavy, she's safe. So I just want to mention this because she can and will roll a projectile and just punish you. And then that's punish counter, she's +6, start a combo. Rhino smash me to the wall, or I mean Rhino horn me, and then I'm in a weird situation, pause. But yeah, so that's something I just wanted to mention to watch out for. Also, when she does do this as well, what you can do is grab her. She's not safe from, you know, not being grabbed, so that is also a good option too. Okay, I also did want to mention with the roll as well that there is an option you can do besides grabbing, which is going to be drive impact. You can drive impact her and it'll be in a good situation as well if you predict it. But just know it's not guaranteed that she'll always press the button. You want to be sure of it. Like for instance, if she does this one, you're fine relatively, as long as you're not super slow. She can't drive impact back. Because I have seen at least sometimes in a few videos or encounters that she can drive impact back. Like that right there, it's too slow, she could have did it back. But for certain moves that she does, for these, like especially the powered up versions, you can drive impact them back. So don't worry about that. That is also a good option to do. Just be very careful because she could just roll and you drive impact and she'll just grab you. Like if she can just roll, stop it, grab you or super you or whatever. So just be careful of this. This isn't the best option here, obviously, but it's more of a thing of be careful of the situation she does. Obviously, as well too, you can just jab her. You see her do this? They're just like stop what you're doing there. It'll be a counter hit, so you will get something like light into something like that, or if you want to go a little crazy, hit her into a drive rush. I'm not sure the appropriate thing for Luke is here, but you know, something like that of a sort. You know what I'm saying? Like something big potentially. So that is also a good option, is to jab her or try to grab her. Just don't throw a projectile. If you throw a projectile, brother, you're at her mercy. Because even with this, oh, I'm sorry, I messed up there. Do this. Oops. I think it'll still roll. Hold on, I got it. I just want to show this cool example of like, yeah, this is pretty, something scary to worry about here. You're gonna be in a bad situation, is what I'm saying, essentially. So, definitely do those things, like I said, if you can predict this or see this coming. If this happens on knockdown, like if she knocks you down and roll, she'll probably be plus, so she probably won't do a button unless it's like a meaties thing. But we're gonna be talking about the meaties eventually after this, so she'll probably be plus in a situation like this, essentially what I'm saying, on knockdown. I'm not sure the correct situation here for it, but that is most likely what she'll do to be next to you. She'll be plus, as you see right there at the bottom, she's +6. So want to do it when she's just doing it, like jab her when she's doing it, so just get her off of you, like do your long range normal and then get a confirm, drive rush, punish her. Or if she gets close, doesn't, you know, stop the roll, you can grab her. That's my recommendation there. This is just like a small thing of recommendation of what you can do about this and what could happen in a situation like, hey, you can't do anything. So a knockdown, more than likely, you can't do anything about the roll, more than likely. Because like, okay, she can just stop it at any point or whatever. Now, for some setups here that I wanted to, or are these all setups, I believe? Yeah, I think these are all setups. So setups here, which is going to be the final thing, setups and meaties. We have a few things here that are pretty good. Now, we're going to talk about this one first, which is, I think this is one in the corner, I believe. This is, yeah, this is in the corner. So this one is a meaty setup here where she does, I believe that's the heavy kick version. And then if she hits you on block, she will be +4. So what you can do about this situation, it's kind of tough here because here's the thing about this whole situation. Technically, she does not need to commit fully. So say for instance she just does this, right? Rolls. She could just stop right there. And like, oh, I just jab. Well, she blocked, and then you get punished. So this is going to be a bit tricky here. So this is if you see an Elena player like normally commit. You can parry, perfect parry, the normal she throws out. Since it is a meaty setup, you get a punish, do whatever you want. You also can EXDP. That is also an option you can do, which is really good. So don't be afraid to do that. And you can level 1, level 2, level 3, because it is mid animation, mid attack, so that's punish. So if you see any characters trying to do a meaty setup or anything like that, do not be afraid to jab them. Just be prepared. Just look out for the roll. If she continues off of it, like does something, you'll be able to punish her with a reversal. Just know you can't do a ground one. She'll recover in time. You can do one, I believe, on block, I believe. Oh, no, you can't because, yeah, she's +4, so you won't be able to make it time. I'm sorry. But you can EXDP, level 1, level 2, level 3, depending on your character, obviously, I'm saying. Because everybody's level 2 is different, relatively. And maybe in the future, some people's level 1 will be different as well, or level 3. But these options will still work, essentially, is what I'm saying. They're all good to use, as long as you have an inventable attack, essentially. So do that what you will. Okay, so the next setup we have here is going to be this one, or not setup, it's more of a meaty thing, which is she does Rhino Horn into EX roll into heavy kick. So it automatically gives her the charge stock to do the better version of the heavy kick. Because if she does the default version of Rhino Smash into default roll heavy kick, it will be -1, I believe, or -3. It just depends on the timing here, but if someone does this to you, this isn't that bad, relatively. It's not that bad. But even still, if they do it to you, you can do the same stuff I'm about to show you here, which is essentially you can perfect parry. Well, actually, I'll show you what you can't do. You can't jab, since the meaty setup, you can't jab. So I'm doing crouching light punch, which is my fastest thing, fastest frame button. It won't work. It's 4-frame jab, it's not gonna work. So don't do that. And obviously, light DP will not work because it's not fast enough, just in general. So what you can do is vulnerable moves, like for instance, example, we're gonna start off with EXDP. Sorry, my timing's a little off on this. This roll thing is confusing me a little bit. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Oh dang, I'm terrible. Forgive me. There you go. EXDP will work. You can level 1, level 2, level 3. I'll just show level 1 for example, just so you have enough time. Depending on your character, obviously, it could be different. Like level 2 for Ed and Rashid will not work. You also can drive reversal off the ground, so you don't need a DP for this one. You can also just perfect parry and then punish her. That also works too for this situation. So those are the best options you can do against that. So you don't have to worry about this too much. You just know you can't drive reversal on block. It will not work because she's plus for the first part, so she'll be able to block in time. Like she'll be able to cover faster than you. We have another setup here, which is this the one I think it is? Oh yeah, this one must be what my friend does. This one's kind of scary. So I know it looks scary. I know it looks scary. So how this one works is in the middle of her I forget what these called, but these kicks here, she can do a roll. So in the event that she does a combo that knocks you up a little bit in the air, she can roll and then go over you. It's a cross-up thing. So she is safe on this. Now I set her up to do that kick, and she will be even plus to sure on knockdown. This is a better situation than the other one before, but you can essentially do the exact same thing I told you to, but I'm gonna expand upon this a bit more. So the same options I said before work here. EXDP, level 1, level 2. So I'm just gonna do level 1. Example, bam, that works. So the rest of the gist works, essentially, is what I'm saying. So EXDP, perfect parry, all that does not change. This is just a different version of it, but better in a way. But I'm showing this one off because there's more to it that she can do. So as you see with this thing, right? Boom, boom, into roll, right? So how this whole thing works here, of what else she can do, she can technically do way more damage to you than you think. So she can do this, right? Just go past you, get out of the corner, or whatever situation she's in, and just put you in the corner. Or she can she can do some absurd things with this. She can do this, and oh, hold up, I'm a little new to this. To do this, do nothing, be it empty. She'll be negative, right? As you see there, it'll be negative. you press a button, or not a button, but like try to do an invincible move, uppercut or whatever, she'll punish you. She could also do this, grab you. I checked a bit more of what she can do. It's a bit hard for me to figure out relatively, but essentially with this setup here, she can do the thing I said before, which is boom, bam, blam, blam, roll, roll into this, making her plus. She also can, like I said, grab you in this too, or just cancel the whole deal and wait for you to press a button and then punish you. Those are like some serious options you also want to watch out for. I just thought I should mention that. I checked the other things and it seems like it's a bit hard to get a meaty up, or maybe I just don't know the right button for it, at least right now. So I'm sorry about that, but these are just the options I know of personally. At least trying to come up with some stuff with it, but you definitely do want to watch out for this, because I feel as if this is really deadly more than you think, because you're like, oh, she'll just finish it, because technically she could just finish it and go about her day. But if someone's a bit more dastardly and wants to really destroy you, they could do this, and you gotta be constantly thinking, what could they do? They could shimmy back, you try to grab them, you miss, you whiff, and then they grab you back. You know, there's a lot of things with this mind game. So I just want to mention that just in general for that. And yeah, moving on to the next thing. Hopefully that made sense though. Alright, the last thing I actually want to talk about here besides those setups and meaties is actually going to be one more thing, because I was like, the last setup is kind of like another one of the same thing, so I won't show it. It's literally just the same thing with a medium kick setup, so I'm like, no point. So, I actually want to talk about a few things that other characters can do about certain stuff that she has, like for instance the roll. And this is going to be for the grappler players, so it's a bit of a bonus here, so, you know. For Zangief, for example, for a grappler, if you see the roll, you can just command grab her, so do not be afraid of this, and obviously your range is still Zangief range, so you can grab her from really far away. So do not worry about this relatively too much, because you do have an option. You do have an option for you Zangief players out there, so don't worry. This range right here, grabbed her. First range right here, grabbed her. You still have an option, and again, like I said, you could just poke her. And you have a 3-frame button if you mash it at least. I'm really confused on how that works with Zangief, but you have options here for your characters here when it comes to Elena. So don't be afraid with any of you people that use grapplers. You definitely have an option. Same with I'm blind. There it is. Manon, I'm not blind. You also can do the exact same thing. Get your medals early, you know? Get your medals early. How do I... Is it this one? Yeah, I remember. I used Manon a little bit back in the day. Manon, yeah, you could just do that too for her, so do not be fearful of that. Especially you move forward very much so that's also a thing you can do about that too as well. So there's very interesting ways to go about this. And even for kind of Aki, you could technically grab her too as well. I just find this kind of funny. So, you know, like I said, this is a bit of a bonus thing, which I feel as if it's a given, like you can grab her, but for grapplers, just so you know, don't be afraid of this too. Obviously, my range is not like a grappler, so it won't be as good, but for actual grapplers, when I do command grab, it'll be better. So I just thought I should just mention that as well for other characters. I used to do that a lot more in the beginning when I started making this series, but not as much towards the middle part, so I'm just catching it back up every video, like, hey, you can do this to a grappler, so yeah. I hope these tips helped out a little bit more. Maybe there's a bit more I could talk about, but I'm not really familiar fully with Elena too much, because there's not so much to really talk about, except for, like I said, her mix-ups here. Oh, I guess I could mention this too as well before I go, is that obviously she can cancel, like these kicks can be canceled into another special move, which is the roll, and that's something you can watch out for, because she can do it also on block. So you definitely want to watch out for that as well, because that could be deadly. Like if you're not paying attention, like she does this to you on block, you'll be in some serious trouble, because she'll just get out of the situation, because this is not safe on block, and then she'll just do that and like, okay, I'm out of it. So watch out for that. You can punish her, just be careful to be ready for it, because I just see right there I wasn't ready for it and I could have did something, but I didn't. So yeah, just so you know, like, hey, don't be sleeping on these buttons here. She can just, you know, roll. And for grapplers, if she does do roll mid thing, grab her real fast if you can, or whatever, you know, or just in general, just grab her. If she rolls, immediately right in front of your face, because it will be a punish counter. And yeah, that is pretty much it. What I talk about now, I wanted to add that on because I had that in my head before, but I recorded, but I forgot about it literally. and I'm sorry about that, but yeah, definitely a character that's really interesting. I'm really curious how she'll become stronger in the future, but as of right now, I think she's okay. You know, not terribly troublesome to deal with, but still relatively a problem if you're sleeping. Like, you can't sleep on this character. You have to wake up. Like, okay, realize, okay, she can mix me up. Let me sit up. What's the meme? The dude laying down or laying back on the chair? And he's like, oh, you can't be laying back with her. Like, there's no passive thing because you have to worry about her mixes. So yeah. But either way, like I said, I hope this helped you out a lot. If it did, consider liking the video, subscribing if you want to. You don't have to, but you know, I appreciate it nonetheless if you did. And with that being said, if I do miss anything, let me know down below in the comment section, or if I got something wrong, let me know down below as well. Or if you think I missed something or should have added this, also add that for other people that, you know, just want to know more about how to beat Elena. And I hope you guys have a great day, a great night, a great noon, or whatever time zone you guys are at, man. And I'll see you guys in the next video.